Thing I never thought I would see. It's huge. It's amazing. I reveal it after this.
Hi. We've learned that we're all vulnerable and that our older sisters and brothers are particularly vulnerable. HSN is supporting Meals on Wheels by matching donations made to them to help respond to COVID-19. Meals on Wheels is helping ensure that local communities have what they need to deliver safe food, water, and needed information so that older women and men can stay safe. So donate today. Go to the HSN and Meals on Wheels websites, and I'll be there too.
We're all looking forward to brighter days ahead, so now's the time to count down to summer. May 8th through May 11th on HSN and throughout the month at hsn.com. Make us your destination for all your summertime essentials, from fashion to fitness, food, fun, and more. It's 4 days packed with the brands you love, making this a summer you'll never forget. Don't miss the countdown to summer May 8th through May 11th only on HSN and throughout May at hsn.com.
Making something beautiful gives you a sense of purpose and fulfillment that really no other pastime can. Whether it's card making or woodworking even, we all have inside of us the ability to make things and do things and produce things. And crafting is just about bringing that out. People love that satisfaction of making things. It's very important that you can achieve what I can achieve, and I make it easy for you to do that. I don't remember a time when I wasn't crafting. I don't know anything different but to craft.
The amazing Anna Griffin is going to be joining us for her final hour today. And before we get started, I want to invite you to shop for this. Here's the reason why. For every single person watching at home who loves their crafts, enjoys being creative, wants a tool that can really propel their creativity to outer space, no limits, you know Cricut Maker. You know Cricut Maker is the gold standard. It is the one that everybody wants. What we're about to do when we reveal the price is offer for the final time today a this day only price on the Cricut Maker that has been reduced. Now, before we show you that, I want to explain something. Cricut is a premium company. They do things right. They do things well. They do things to the highest standards. They do not discount. They do not discount because they don't need to discount, and they shouldn't discount because their products take years and years and years to make. They don't cut corners. They make it best for you, which is why their customers are so loyal. What I'm about to reveal is the lowest price in our company history ever on Cricut Maker. It is the lowest price in the United States of America. If other retailers were to go to this price, they would be disqualified from selling Cricut products, okay? The price that we've been given is because of sellouts that have happened earlier. Now, here it is, $70 off the price, only while supplies last. Now, I'm gonna keep you abreast of what remains, but folks, once I sell out of the quantity, there are no more. They will not allow us to have an extended delivery or advanced order. This is Cricut Maker. This is the best of the best of the best. It's top tier. It is the highest end. This is the one that you dream of and that you want, and if you're a bargain hunter, the lowest price ever and in history is on screen right now. The three colors that I have, and I'm thrilled to say I have colors, I have champagne, okay, this is the champagne. This is gonna be your rose. I have very few in the rose. If you want the rose, you'd have to start dialing probably in the next 5 minutes. And then lilac is over here, which is also gorgeous. I'm fewer than 400 on the lilac that you see there. What this is gonna do for you is, when I say unlimited, I mean unlimited. It's industrial strength. It cuts with 10 times the pressure of any other cutting machine out there. So rather than me showing you out here 50 different materials or fabrics that it's gonna cut through, it's gonna cut through thousands of materials. Our producer just let me know already 200 people are ordering. So they are gonna go quickly. It's the Cricut Maker, its reputation precedes it, which also is the perfect segue to the amazing Anna Griffin, whose reputation is quite simply a premier crafter, stationer. She is an amazing lady all round. Anna Griffin, what a day you have had. And honestly, when I came in tonight and the team told me that you and I got to do this at this price, I couldn't believe it because Anna, Cricut don't normally discount, do they?
No, and I'm really excited. I knew a few months ago that this was going to happen today. And, it couldn't have come at a better time because, all of us at home, we are struggling to fill our time with things that are meaningful and that make a difference. And I think the bottom line is we want to help people. And crafting does that because it touches something between you and me and all of us together. When we craft, we're pouring a sense of ourselves into the things that we make. And when we give that to others, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like, like you're creative, that you have a purpose. So I am so excited. So Adam, our Cricut Maker special is just, it is, I love that I don't talk about price, but what I do talk about is the unlimited creative potential that you can achieve with this machine. And what you're looking at for the first time is the first time in this hour. I have been at this for 24 hours now. That's really funny. Okay, I hear you laughing at me. Okay, so when you think Cricut Maker, it's an electronic cutting machine. And what that means is that it's robotic almost, right? It has the power to cut through all types of materials. And it does that through a free software. And I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. But let's just look at some of these crazy things that you can do. You can cut through chipboard with the Cricut Maker, and you can cut through bamboo, and you can cut through cotton fabric with a revolutionary rotary blade. And the Cricut Maker is all about the expandable tool selection where you can cut mat board and corrugated cardstock and basswood. But you can actually draw and cut at the same time, and I'm going to show you what that means and how easy that is to actually make happen. I'm using my tablet, which I'll just hold for a second, and I've loaded, right here is the adaptive tool system. I've loaded a black pen because, Adam, I'm making something for you to pass the time at your house, and I have the fine point blade loaded as well. And the machine just checked me. Yeah. It wanted to make sure that I put in the right tools because I said I was going to make Adam something for him to do to color at home in honor of Taco Tuesday, Yay! Cinco de Mayo.
You're so good to me, Anna Griffin. That's why I love being on with you. You're so, so sweet. Just so everybody knows, the lilac is now 80% sold out and the rose gold is on fire. We also have the champagne. Folks, they are telling me that the timing is going to be slightly reduced because we are short on what is available. If you are just tuning in, Anna's going to take us through as much as possible. This is the moment of your dreams. It is the lowest price in history on the Cricut Maker. There's not a retail store in America that is beating what we're doing today. Cricut don't discount. They're very, very strict on their pricing policy. If somebody goes against it, that retailer is disqualified from selling it. They have given us special permission to go $70 lower on this one occasion, and that occasion ends in about 15 minutes when we sell this out. Anna, you were just talking about the things that you can do. It's nice to have one machine that you have confidence in that can really do it all.
That's right. And having the Cricut Maker in your craft room, in your dining room, in your extra bedroom, set it up because you can open the box and create a project from scratch because the software is so intuitive. The Cricut Maker experience out of the box is something that is second to none. You'll be cutting fabric and you'll be drawing on a card. You'll be making a card within minutes of setting up your machine. Oh, my machine is done. Your project is done, Adam. And what's so great is that we've used the fine point blade to create a coloring card. And just imagine, so if you had 3 kids to keep busy, nice. And you wanted to cut out this little crayon holder and the crayons fit right there. This is what you're going to color. And I'll go back to the taco, color it with whatever you want to color it with. And this is a pastime now. We've created our own crafts with the Cricut Maker. Now that's just the tip of the iceberg in what you can do with this machine. And when I think about all the possibilities, like that's what this is about. Cricut wants you to be your creative best. And Adam, one of the things that I just can't wait to show you this project again, because last time I saw you, I made you something very special. And a little birdie told me, well, it wasn't a birdie. It was actually called an Instagram birdie. Yesterday told me it was your birthday. Is that right?
It was indeed. Thank you. It was yesterday.
Happy belated birthday. I saw that you got a dog.
Yes.
Is that true?
Little Hugo, a French bulldog.
He's adorable, and that chocolate cake was as big as your head.
It was so delicious that I've been working my way through it, Anna.
I'm with you. I wanted some when I saw it. Okay, so now I'm looking for, all right, so this is what's happening. On my iPad mini here, we have all the materials that you can cut with the Cricut Maker, and there are hundreds of them. You just select all materials and then type in what you want to cut. And actually, I'm going to cut a vinyl, and I'll just type that just for fun so that we can see. But I can't spell for the life of me today. All right, so vinyl is one of the main settings that we have on the on our favorites list here. And when you go through and you choose the vinyl, all right, now I'm going to type for real. You can't quite do it upside down. I swear I cannot type. I keep leaving out the I. So anyway, all right, here we go. There we go, vinyl.
Yay!
And now we have lots of them. We have dry erase, we have glitter, we have, I want the permanent vinyl. I want, let's just say premium permanent vinyl. Now this is where we get really excited about all the different types of things that you can cut with the machine. And I am going to use red. Okay, because Adam, you need some attention in my life. You need, look at that. I made this for you. Do you remember?
I wondered where that, Anna, I swear to you, I put it somewhere safe and somebody stole it.
You promised me that you would take this home. And who took it home? Me?
No, well, you stole it. You stole it back from me. I put it in the other studio, and when I came off air, it was gone. I'm so glad it's safe and sound.
I kept it, and we think about you on the regular around here. And one of the things that's happening, all right, so when we think about what are the types of things that we cut with our Cricut Maker, vinyl and iron on the top are the top two consumables that you will cut with your brand new machine. If it's time to upgrade, you know that vinyl is your best friend, especially a permanent vinyl where you can put your name on something where you need to find it at the gym. So I'm thinking Adam hasn't been exercising much lately because he didn't need his fancy water bottle a la Anna Griffin.
That's my excuse. I'm going with it. Oh my, but Anna, to your point, you can personalize like that, and that's so special. And will you send it to me?
Maybe.
Please, I need it, Anna. I'm going to cherish it forever, I promise this time. I
think you need these, right? You have two little boys at home. To think about all the materials that you can cut with the Cricut Maker, felt is one of those fabrics that we have a whole set of finger puppets that we can actually create a puppet show with a little glue in the Cricut Maker and some different colors of felt. This is an entire wonderful assortment of animals, all that fit on all 5 fingers. And look, there's even a monkey. So cute. And let me just show you one more felt project. This is Howard. Howard is a cat.
Hi, Howard.
And I love Howard because Howard exemplifies what's really amazing about the Cricut Maker. And that is that you can actually cut your own sewing patterns. The machine will draw the seam allowance and all of these little appliques. It'll cut out the shape of the kitty cat, and all you have to do is sew it together. So if you love to sew, the Cricut Maker is for you. If you love to paper craft, it's for you. It is anybody that wants to make something and feel proud of what they've done, the Maker is for you.
It keeps on giving every single time you use it. And if crafting is your thing, if it's something that you enjoy, if it's something that makes you smile, this is an investment that you will make that you will have probably and perhaps forever. I mean, really, it's something that you will truly look forward to using. So since we are so close to the end, the lowest price in America, and in our company history is coming to a close in this presentation in the next 12.5 minutes. I want to go through the 3 colors because we are getting limited on 2 of them at this point. We have the champagne color down front, which is so nice, that subtle, soft champagne. Rose is last call, everyone, if you want that rose. Beautiful. And then, of course, lilac. This is, it's kind of battling out between the rose and the lilac. They're both lovely, but this is lilac, we have rose, and there's the champagne. For FlexPay, let me just quickly explain what that means for anybody tuning in, because we are a craft destination at HSN. We're going to take the lowest price ever and put it on 4 easy payments, flex payments, the best way to pay. So $329.95 divided by 4 is $82.49. We'll send it straight out to you, you're going to have it. If you're looking at this thinking, well, I'd like to use it. I mean, I like the sound of it, and it looks good, and you're telling me that it's the most powerful of any. It's got the industrial strength. It cuts with 10 times the pressure of any other cutting machine. 10 times the pressure, which means it works on thousands of materials rather than, let's say, 20, 30, 40, or 50. If you still want to give it a go in your own home, you know you can do that, right? At HSN right now, we're doing an extended return policy. If you order it today, you're going to have 3 months. So we're May, right? So to June, July, we're in August. If come August, you say, not for me, you send it back and you get a return on the purchase price. So you're not going to lose anything. But the world has gone crazy for Cricut Maker. Now, Cricut have several products that they make. The Maker is the very best. It is the gold standard. So this is somebody that's saying, give me the most options, the most versatility, the most power, the most performance, and the most easy to use for sure. With the 3-month return policy, with the FlexPay that makes it affordable, with the lowest price ever and anywhere, this is the moment to strike for sure. Obviously, you'll see our clock appear, and when that appears, I'd highly recommend you start to order since lilac and rose are now nearly sold out. I think the thing is, Anna, people now know Cricut. They know Cricut. They understand that Cricut is the best. One of the only reasons why Cricut make these special exceptions for HSN is because all those years ago, HSN was one of the very first retailers to start selling them.
Right, and I was right there with them.
Yep.
I'll never forget it. It was the launch of the Cricut Explore on HSN. Yes. It was the world launch of the brand new electronic cutting machine from the new Cricut. And because there are legacy machines, Cricut has made the Cricut Expression for years. But when the game changed with the Explore, and when the Maker launched on HSN 2 years ago, I was there. And it was an incredible moment. And it's really fun to still stand here today. I know without a doubt that this machine is going to take me through every level of crafting and beyond, because the Maker, being the top of the line of the machines that Cricut makes, means that it has an adaptive tool system that actually, in fact, I'll show you all of these tools, because it's going to come with the revolutionary rotary blade, but it's also coming with a fine point blade, and then the adaptive tool system. You can buy each one of these separately to make your machine do things other than cut paper, vinyl, iron-on, and the hundreds of materials that the 2 blades will cut. Just look at this. The wavy blade is something that, this is part of the quick swap tool housing, where you can change out the blade to cut this decal edge. And then you can actually take the engraving tip and do the exact same thing. Your Cricut Maker becomes an engraving machine, and this is also a blade that's sold separately. The future of crafting is right here in this adaptive tool system. This is the debossing tip, where it will press the design into a cardstock, a leather, a faux leather, and then we have the perforation blade, which actually creates a ticket-like experience where the paper is perforated and you can tear away and reveal a message. But there is also a knife blade, Adam, which is going to do all that heavy-duty cutting. Just look at this. I made a puzzle.
Oh my, your own jigsaw
right?
puzzle.
you can make your own jigsaw puzzle. And what's so great about this is that this is, from a photograph. It's a print and cut photograph. Then you actually give it a puzzle piece. And this is the chipboard. It has a place of rest. And you can actually, the pieces aren't that thick, but they're thick. It's still a puzzle piece, but it has a tray that the design cuts through. So Knife Blade is going to do that. The engraving blade is going to take our cactus theme tonight for Cinco de Mayo and engrave onto metal, or you can cut it out of glittered cardstock and make a cupcake topper. You can see our theme is still a lot about the 5th of May and a lot of fun.
I mean, that's the nice thing. It might be a birthday, it might be a celebration, it might be a retirement party, it might be a gathering or any kind of event, or maybe you're just at home with the kids, you want to make your own jigsaw puzzle. Nothing stops you. You've got this machine that can cut, that can engrave, that can deboss, that can perforate. You can do all of those things. And you'll go to it. It will be your go-to. Okay, they're letting me know the rose gold is now officially the #1 seller. It has overtaken the lilac. So if you want rose gold, it's there. Champagne, lilac is available. 7 minutes left, or 8 minutes left rather. We're excited that you're shopping for this. I think, Anna, and you'll know this better than anybody, these days that we're in, these crazy times, a lot of us are turning to some good, wholesome, fabulous fun that you can have at home, and crafting is leading the way. Let's put it this way, if there was a time where you would buy a Cricut Maker, it would be now, right?
Exactly. I think that Cricut and the creative crafting community has come together in such a remarkable way over the last 2 months. The Cricut Maker actually has, you're getting 50 free projects with the machine that you can cut right out of the gate. And you get a 30-day access to Cricut Access, which is the library of cutting files, 100,000 images that you can cut out of lots of different materials. But what's really remarkable about what's happened in the last 2 months is that Cricut came up with a challenge and gave all of us 4 free cutting patterns for a mask. Wow. And so a face mask, and you can cut them out of fabric. They're free in Design Space, and Cricut has challenged us to make 2 million masks.
What?
And there are 3 million Cricut users in the world, right? Get this, Adam. And 150,000 of those people have already made 1 million masks in the 2 million mask challenge. Isn't that amazing?
That's unbelievable. Yes. That's fantastic. And I'm sorry to act so silly about this, but I didn't even think. There's so many of us, Anna, that are thinking about masks and face coverings. And of course, as we step outside, that's the guidance that they're giving. A lot of us are struggling to find face masks. I didn't even think you could make your own for the whole family on this.
Yeah, it's really remarkable. And then the World of Hearts campaign, where if you're walking in your neighborhood and there are hearts in the windows or teddy bears in the windows, the hearts, Cricut is supporting that World of Hearts as well and doing beautiful projects. You can cut till your heart's content with the Maker. One of the things that I found that being home, I started thinking about what can I cut up in my kitchen or in my recycling bin with the Cricut Maker. And let's just look at this. This is the state of California cut out of what looks like a blue piece of chipboard. Yeah. It's actually been painted and it's been monogrammed, but behind this actually started out in the pantry because this is a cereal box. And that's what's fun about having an industrial strength ability for cutting, because you can pretty much cut just about anything but the kitchen sink.
That's ridiculous. Who's DM?
That's Desiree. Oh. Desiree works for Cricut, and she is one of those masterminds behind all these projects. I actually sent her a picture of my cat, and look at this. This is Georgie, and this is a feature of the Cricut Design Space. You can actually print then cut any image, and so she uploaded my kitty cat picture. I'm guessing this must be her dog or someone close to her. So we have Team Cat and Dog on what's actually a magnetic sheet. And then the maker is going to cut through this and create magnets of your pets. Now, this is a fun project. This now becomes a gift to me. I'm taking this home tonight. I'll be shipping your water bottle to you. And it wouldn't be complete if I didn't show you one more cat project, because we had the cat stuffy, we now have the cat magnet, and then we have the cats out of the glitter paper, all framed. Just so much fun, because you can create just about anything you can dream up, anything you can imagine. The Cricut Maker is going to be there for you to cut it.
Do you have, by any chance, a face mask that you did in the studio there with you? Are there any examples of the face masks?
There are, well, can I show them to you on the iPad?
Yeah, of course.
This is, okay, so you're going to run the device from your phone, your iPad, your computer. And so, yes, there are face masks like that. But if you actually scroll down and go all the way to the ones that are free, you're getting 50 free projects with this. This is the mask. Oh, good. It just appeared in the studio, Adam. This one's the one we've been cutting the fabric for all day. It's lined and it's shaped for the nose, and there are different sizes already sized to cut, and you just select it with your finger in Design Space, and it will load this project. And this one is for an adult small medium face mask size. You say make it, and what's going to happen, I'm going to show you the mat. So that hopefully you can see that's a little blown out.
Yeah.
How about that's better? Yeah. So this is the inside, or it's a reversible mask. So you would choose how you would cut that. It'll cut both pieces. And then when we go back to that, the instructions for sewing this, the instructions for making the stretchy cord, all of that is in the project. This is free, and you can cut this all day long and sew for your friends and family and loved ones.
Well, I think that's wonderful. I think it's absolutely wonderful, and I think that's a great problem solver for so many folks as well at home. I mean, we're going to use this for a lot of fun things, there's no doubt about it. But for anybody out there that needs a face mask or wondering where to buy it, you can make your own, and you could choose your own designs. If you've got to go out and about and you're wearing a face mask, it could be whatever you want to make it from. A special fabric, a special design, a special look. You can have fun with it. Make it for the kids and for your husband, your wife, everybody. It's going to be fabulous. Okay, they're telling me we've got to go, guys. We have less than 3 minutes left. Last presentation. This is Champagne, this is Rose, and this is the Lilac over here. Cricut do not discount. I only convey this to you because if I was at home, I would want to know this. Cricut are very, very strict on their pricing. They really are, because they want to maintain the quality, the integrity of what is the premier and premium brand in cutting machines around the world. The reason why Cricut and HSN do this is because I said that HSN was one of the first retailers with Cricut. We were many, many years ago. What you are looking at on the screen, which is now nearly sold out, is the lowest price in our company history of 46 years. That's the lowest price ever. And it's also the lowest price anywhere in America. If you go to a regular retailer, this is $399.95 all day long and every day. If you're able to order before midnight tonight, you get $70 off. You get a flex pay of $82. So that means that's all you have to pay today is $82.49 plus tax. That's interest free. You don't need to apply for that, any credit or debit card. And then on top of it, you've got 90 days to make a final decision. You know, you go to a normal retailer, even a regular crafting retailer. 2 weeks or 30 days is the normal return policy. We're giving you 3 months. You've got into August to make that final decision. If you're a crafter, you cannot live life without trying a Cricut Maker. It is the heart and soul of every craft project. Most crafters agree that if they had one wish, a desert island product, it would be the Cricut Maker. And Cricut make a wonderful array of products, but Cricut Maker is their absolute finest. I'm encouraging you certainly to shop for it because I'm a bargain hunter and I want to give you the best price. We will offer this product a million more times. $359, $379, $389, $399. You're getting it at the lowest price ever. And a final words on our This Day Only.
Well, I would definitely say that It is the top of the line for a reason. It's going to allow you to be your creative best and create things that make your life more beautiful and more full. And, you know, of course, crepe paper flowers would be my pick of the projects. So have fun and enjoy using this amazing cutting machine.
Thank you for all of your orders. We'll let you know when it's sold out. I want to give everyone a heads up on one other this day only that is available in limited numbers. And the Cricut Joy is another product in the line. This is the teeny tiny version, the smaller version, right?
Right. Now that is the latest innovation from Cricut. The Cricut Joy is, it writes and it cuts. It cuts up to 50 materials. So we have the Cricut Maker at one end, at the highest end, and the brand new machine is the Joy. We like to call it the baby, the mini, but it has some very special superpowers, one of which you see right there, where it has the ability to cut banners. It will cut a 48-inch single cut. It will cut up to 20 feet of individual images, but it's small, it's compact, it's all of 4 pounds, and it fits in the palm of your hand.
It's available as well, the Cricut Joy for $199 and change, or the Cricut Maker, the granddaddy of them all, for $329, lowest price ever. We'll remind you as we go along through the show. Before we say goodbye to Anna, for the end of this crafting day, we've got the next 29 minutes to wow you. Some of these items will be very quick. Some of them will be able to spend a little more time on. This first one is going to be super fast. Producer Erin, how many do we have left of our Petite Fancy French frame cut and embossed die? Okay, we are down to the final numbers because a lot of folks pre-ordered this. So, okay, they're just going to give us 5 minutes. So let me show you it because this is really special and fancy. This is going to be, it's called the Petite Fancy French Frame Cut. And as we know, Anna, it's fancy and it's French and everything's fancy in France. We love this. It's ornate and elegant and it looks special like everything you do.
Oh, thank you. French and elegant. I like that. I agree. One of the things that we have done, Adam, is we created Fancy French frames in its full size set. They're full 5x7 frames. These are the petite. And so when you look at this, you're looking at 1/2 the size of its original self. And we did these for our Impress Mini machine. It's going to come on this magnetic mat, and it has a 3-hole punch so that it can go in a binder and it stores really easily. But just look, I actually put together a sample for you to see. This is the petite one, and this is its big sister around the background. So I love these. They make a locket style card. Here again, the large Fancy French frame and the small one in the middle. That's going to go just like that. So and there's a third one, same thing, large and then small with the concentric dies on the inside. Isn't that, I mean, for me, I like having different sizes and scale, and gosh, we didn't even talk about that with the Cricut Maker and all the Cricut machines, is that you can scale from 1/2 inch up to 11.5 inches, any image. But here we're using a cut and emboss die to create a really intricate paper cut. We're giving you ideas on how to use them and how to create compositions, and this little sheet comes with all of our products. So let me show you how easy it is for you to use these. We are using our little mini machine. I'm going to use the die face down, and you just press the run button. You send it through the machine, and then we're going to actually weed that cut pretty quickly because that's how fast that goes, right? Comes straight out of the paper. You use your tool-in-one to get all of the little pieces out of that die. But here we framed it with a piece of fancy paper. It goes right on top of that bigger die, and then we have we just need to add a pretty little sentiment and maybe some flowers, and with all best wishes in the air and some ribbon with that little fairy, then we have a beautiful, beautiful card. So Adam, when I'm working with this, for me, I just really like to think outside the box in creating cards with this set, just because they're so small. Look at what happens when you make a card, an easel card, out of the large version, and then put the new petite one in the center. So pretty, little vellum, little a delicate little card. Same thing happens right here. Like I said, they look like lockets when they go inside the original larger size dies.
There are over 600 people dialing in, folks, or ordering on hsn.com. It leaves us with a couple hundred. You can see a guide on the corner of your screen as to kind of what's left. It's fabulous, it's French, and as you can see from all the examples, Anna's got some, I've got some as well. These have just got great appeal, Anna. You know, we look at spending wisely in times like this. This is money well spent. You'll get a lot of use out of them.
You will. You'll get lots of use because, well, there are people that collect our products, especially our die sets, because they're so unique and they're timeless. The designs that we put together, they become something that you can use to mix and match over the years as you craft and as you continue to add to your arsenal of things that you love to work with. Just look how each one of these becomes the perfect background for your sentiment, the focal point for the card, and it just gives you that miniature version of what we do best. So we do this big one all day long. This little one is brand new, and it's made for our Empress Mini.
We love it, and we thank you. You just mentioned the Empress Mini. It is available. We've got it right here. It's mini and it's powerful. There's only 230. It's been popular today. But we love the Empress Mini, right, Anna?
Oh, we do. It looks like a little designer handbag, doesn't it?
It's such a great value as well, $142, and it's all automatic.
It is. It's an electronic machine. So its big sister is the Empress. The Empress Mini has a full 7-inch long plate system. It's just under a little over 4 inches wide. So you get a nice 4x6 layer out of using that. Has a magnetic mat, an embossing mat, and everything that you need to make flawless cuts and embossing details.
If you'd like to order 676594 for the Empress Mini, we're going to move on to something brand new, saved for us tonight with Anna. We have a couple items that go together. It's our handsome collage card toppers, and then we're going to do our handsome cards and envelopes, and they are very handsome. This is such a great buy. It's $24.95. It's 4 flexible payments of $6 and change. You get a lot here. 48 of the collage toppers, 24 designs, 2 each, 60 of the sentiment stickers that you're going to get, 30 sentiments, 2 each, and you're going to get your storage folio as well. This has had a lot of success from pre-sale, Anna. They're loving this one.
Well, you know, we spend a lot of time promoting our visits to HSN on our blog, and so people look forward to those posts every Monday. And we did preview everything that was handsome in this visit. We have handsome collage card toppers, handsome card stock, and handsome cards and envelopes. And what this is that this is a very popular format for making cards where we create a collage, and it's the entire card front. It's already die cut. Ribbon is already hand applied to this. And when you add it to the front of a card, it's a one and done experience. And for us, there's a lot of things with flowers in our line. So I will admit that having a handsome version is a nice change. And when you look at this, it says for my father, and perhaps you want to send this to a graduate in your family. You just take this little sticker right off the sheet. There are 48 cardstock die cuts, and then there are 60 sentiment stickers that you can add over that sentiment to make this a card for a grad versus dad. So that's how simple it is to create a card in minutes, not in hours. And we just further embellish behind each one. It's almost like a sentiment plus the card front, but you're just doing minimal work and adding them to the front of the card. card.
Well, it's pre-designed, so you've got like the look of 3 or 4 embellishments already done for you. So what you find is there's just no effort. I mean, it's really, you can be still creative, of course, but it's designed to coordinate so nicely. And I do like the sentiment stickers as well. Again, you're getting a lot of the sentiment stickers. It allows you to change the pre-printed greetings for the sentiment of your choice, depending on the situation. You know, best father ever, or sending all my love, or cheers to you, or best of luck. Everything that Anna does, one of the, to me, the superior parts of Anna's products is that she loves to have them organized for you. And this is, look at this folio. This is what you're going to receive it in. That way, Anna, we don't lose things. They can all stay together.
Right, it's a little library book. When you stand it up and put it on your craft shelf, it has the title on the spine.
Yeah.
Just watch how this works. So we're taking our Handsome cards and we're applying the card topper to it. Because you're getting multiples of each design, you can go back with part of a collage card topper and make it dimensional. And if you don't want to say thinking of you, you can say sending all my love or happy birthday just by changing the sentiment. The same thing happens when you take one of our cards and you create a background, say with your petite French frames or our lace borders or anything that we've had today that you've already bought, and then you add that card topper on the special day, and that is finished. So it's basically a one and done experiment. Everything in our Handsome series has things that work together. Today we have had this little weightlifter man, and he was with our Handsome spinner card kit, and it gets so fun because when you think about making 48 cards in an afternoon, if you're working off, you know, we've got plenty of time for Father's Day, and graduation, so that's good for this set. But if you wanted to put this away and have this just for those special occasions for your brother and your uncle and your cousin and all the men in your life, these are especially beautiful for creating cards in minutes and not in hours.
As the name suggests, very handsome. We love that. There's some good news and bad news. These cards and envelopes that go back with it, I don't have enough for everybody that's ordering the toppers. So I'm going to show you these right now and get this kind of sold out. There's 750 left from my understanding. This is the 48 of your 5x7 folded cards, okay? So 48 of your 5x7 folded cards, 12 designs for each. So you've got great colors in here, you've got great designs, fabulous different looks, we love them. You're also gonna get 48 of your premium high quality ivory envelopes, okay? So you're gonna get all of those. And once again, you're gonna get a storage box with the lid, $24.95, just the cost of the envelopes alone, let alone the custom made exclusive designer cards that you've got. Obviously, I mean, Anna, this is a no-brainer, obviously to go back with the collection, but also for lots of other things.
Right. What we did was we designed a brand new color palette for him this year, and we called it All Handsome. So we made cardstock, and then we made these beautiful cards. And when you look at this, we start with red and brown, which are gentlemanly colors, but then we have a beautiful robin's egg and an ivory, a navy, and then the foulard pattern that I love in the cardstock that we have that's 12 by 12. Then the paisleys in that same set are now made into cards. And so they're all beautiful, and they all have handmade by on the back. So all you have to do is sign the back after you put your collage card topper on.
We love this, and we're actually counting backwards, folks, so you can see that they are, I mean, the quality is there. I've got a handful of the designs that you can see. Something for everybody. And there, as Anna was showing you, it says handmade by at the back. This is just the staples. It's the essentials. It's what you've got to have. It is that fabulous color palette that just really resonates. If you're making a card for your son or for dad, for your husband, for your boyfriend, for the gent in your life, this is going to be ideal. And again, you get a lot of them for this price. I know it doesn't say it in our graphics, but it's 48 of the cards and 48 of the envelopes. Before these sell out, Anna, any final words on our Handsome card envelope and topper collection?
I would love to show you more of these examples, because while we put everything that we have on Pinterest after each show, each one of these, all the people watching go, wow, I'd like to see that again. Many people screenshot these projects and then save them into their creative archive, so that when they get these products home, they know what composition we made, and then you can emulate those so easily by just using those the card bases and then the card toppers.
The fabulous 4 payments of $6.24. Remember, everything you're shopping for tonight, you've got our 90-day return policy. We're done for the season in terms of this, folks, so there is no advanced order or extended delivery. They are nearly sold out. Last chance, 48 of the 5x7 folded cards, 12 designs for each, okay? 12 designs for each. You get all of this, plus 48 of the high-quality premium envelopes, as you would expect. Thank you for all of your orders. We started the show talking about the Cricut Maker, and huge response, as you would imagine. We were able to say something we've never said before. Lowest price in our 46-year company history, the lowest price in the United States of America, the ultimate cutting machine. It does everything. Regular retail stores are not allowed to discount this product. We're doing it until midnight. Now, I don't know if it'll last till midnight because there's only a few left. We have lilac, rose gold, or champagne. But if you've wanted the Cricut Maker, we were doing everything. We were customizing water bottles. We were making our own face masks with this. They give you free designs. You can make your own face masks for you and the whole family. It's fun stuff. It's creative stuff. It's endless. If it's been on your wish list, and now that we're at home a lot more, you kind of feel like now's the right time to do it. You're tuning in at the best time possible, because for the Cricut Maker, you're saving $70 off the retail price. It's item number 673103. It's on a flex pay of $82.49. If there are any left, the price will expire at midnight tonight. So if you've got some convincing to do to somebody in the house, make sure you get them convinced before midnight, because the price goes back up to $400. Still a great value, but for the next hour and 15 minutes, you're getting a tremendous discount off what you would normally pay. All right, before we let Anna go for the end of our crafting event, we've got to get to our fantastic flip card dies. When I spoke to Anna before the show, she and the whole team were so thrilled about this. I know today it's been on and pre-sold. I think, was it 1,000 have sold, or over, just over 900? The journey with the fantastic flip started back in 2013, didn't it, Anna?
It did. It did. The flip cards were today's special, once upon a time, and they came with a card kit. And it makes an interactive card. Just look at this. This is what a flip card is. It looks beautiful. It opens like a regular card, but then your sentiment flips. And it's almost like a boomerang on Instagram. You're actually creating a flip experience. It's a 3D card like no other. And what we did for this set, different than we did once upon a time, was that now it's a full 5x7 card that you make, and it does come on this magnet sheet and goes in our large magnet die storage. But when you're putting the card together, once upon a time it was an A2 size, and so it was not this full 7 inches. And when you're working with it now, we have all the concentric dies that fit and layer on the inside, and even a place for your message, and the beautiful things that worked once upon a time. If you still have these stickers, and we have the stamps coming up that fit this as well for the sentiment, you can create your flip cards in full 5x7. But this is really a customer request. We have a list that we keep on a daily basis around here, and so many people said, could you make these again, but in a bigger size? And of course, I have to have a kitty cat card that flips. This is like in my house, we've got one cat going one direction and one cat going the other direction. It's a really great die set, and it's easy to make. We're going to use our large Impress plate system. And that is something that you can buy in addition to your Empress machine. You may have this already. It's 12.5 inches long. It's just under 8 inches wide, and it goes through the machine. The die is spaced down into the magnetic mat. It's going to emboss the score lines for the card. It's going to cut away all of the windows. And when we go to fold this, you'll want a bone folder to improve the creases, but it's going to get you started in a way that, let me just show you how to get this off the mat. You're going to take the mat away from the die, just like that, lift the die up so not to warp it, and then your card is cut in one complete pass. And when I'm going to put this away and show you really quickly how you fold this in a way that it's somewhat counterintuitive. So once it's come out of the die, the left side folds in like a regular card, but then we're going to open it back up. And so the right side has two folds right here. So the furthest one in folds all the way into the left, and then the one that was closest to you folds back to the right, and then that's going to reveal your message. Then fold it closed like a book, and now you're ready to decorate this card, and your card is going to, your recipient is going to flip for it.
That's the thing, and that's what you want them to do. You want them to flip. It creates that opulent look. It's something special. And then when you talk about cards, if you're going to make a card, you want it to be special. You want it to be different, not like something that you can get anywhere. What's special about this is that it's actually easy to do, and I think that is everything. You know, it's not like it's complicated, but the result is just wonderful. So if you like the look of these, I mean, look, here's ones that the team made earlier. Isn't that just fabulous? It's got character and personality to it, Anna.
Right, Adam, I think you could do your own TikTok video with this.
I'll get on that right after the show, I promise.
Okay, just look, I have tons of samples because these are so easy to make and so much fun to make. So you open it again, you flip your sentiment, and then you write your message. And the card, it's so interactive. We did this so long ago that it never ceases to impress me, or it amuses me to open these and to look at these. And I really love how, like you said, our team has decorated these in a way that even the embellishments that come with the die set, we have these little handles. Actually, this was designed as a handle for this part of the card so that when you pull it, you know to pull it as the pull. This one's not that way either. I'll find one in this. We have so many samples. But the design of each one of the embellishments is going to give you layers behind your sentiment and decoration for creating, there we go, we actually decorated it with just the center panel. So double-sided cardstock is something that you need because the inside and the outside of the card is shown at the same time. It does emboss the designs in the corners, which I think is really neat because the original dies did not do that. And then you can actually take the center die and die cut your card sentiment inserts into this shape. This is one of those card sentiment inserts from our card making kits. Easily done, a clever idea. And then as you're working with these, making a wish for a wedding day, see, that one's done that same way, taking the insert on the inside and creating with it. Very versatile, don't you think?
It's fabulous. And I'll tell you one thing that I always appreciate about Anna and her products. Here's the instruction guide, the fantastic tips that you'll receive. It's so well done. It's so thoughtfully put together. It's easy to follow. We go through what you get, and then we take you through it step by step. So if you're new to crafting and the idea of this fantastic flip card really intrigues you, please know that Anna and the team are right there helping you. Obviously, you can follow Anna on all the social media platforms as well. Very, very interactive. But you get the guidance. You get the instruction. Big look. Small amount of effort. I think you'll love it. The new bigger, bolder version, perhaps the better version, the one that you wanted, is now finally here all these years later. $39.95. I do want to, I know we only have 5 minutes left, but I do want to spend a moment on the stamps. Anna, tell us about the stamps, because going back to the fantastic flip are the sentiment clear stamps, correct?
Right. Now this is the exact original set that came with that card kit that I was talking about from way back when. That's a board showing you all the sentiments, and what's important is that these are all occasion sentiments, and some bunny loves you, thinking of you with lots of love, and thank you, and I'm grateful for you, and you are the best. But you can actually combine them to create a sentence. And when you actually stamp them, so thank you for being there for me, right? Really important. And then when you flip the card open, you want to say something else in that flip sentiment area. And so now I'm grateful for all that you do. So thank you for being there for me. And then I'm grateful for all that you do. So that's how it works. We flip the sentiment to, you're getting the clear block with this, and all of these stamps are going to combine to create your own flip sentiment.
And Anna, I don't know if you can see this, but there's only 200 left before it's sold out, so that's why we're kind of speeding through it a little bit. But they are available. You get your 32 sentiment stamps. So last chance if you'd like to order these to go back again. I don't have any on back order or extended delivery. So the final 270 that we have is it for perhaps for the rest of the season, certainly perhaps the year as well. 713896 is your item number to order. It goes back beautifully, as you'd imagine, with the fantastic flip card dies that we just did. Then you've got the complete set, and you are going to be good to go. I also just wanted to remind everyone, Anna, about the fabulous French frames that we started the show with. Wildly popular. We're down to the final few. Anna, just give us 30 seconds on these, because I know it was a big deal. They were a special premiere for us today on HSN. $29.95. Tell us about these real fast.
Those are our petite fancy French frame cut and embossed dies. If there's a bigger version in the world, these are half the size, right. And they're inspired by antique French ormolu pieces on some of my antique furniture.
We love it. It's 707-527, your item number. And then before we let Anna go, a final reminder, of course, the Cricut Maker, the granddaddy, the #1, the premium, top of the top. We did something I never thought I'd say ever. We discounted this by the most amount of money ever and anywhere. Normally $399.95. That's what it is in every other retailer. We're at $329.95 while supplies last. The champagne, I'm okay in the champagne, but the lilac and the rose gold are down to the final few. The Cricut Maker is 10 times the pressure of other cutting machines out there. This isn't just a cutting machine, it does so many other things as well. You can use this on thousands of fabrics and materials rather than just a few dozen. If you ever wanted one, today's your day, the lowest price ever. Anna, as we wrap up, the Cricut Maker, from the masks that we were making, which is of course very important right now, to all the wonderful other fun things that you were doing, it's unlimited with Cricut Maker.
It really is, Adam. That is the creme de la creme of electronic cutting machines, and Cricut, it really does want you to be your creative best, and the Maker is going to take you through all kinds of, it's going to learn with you, and you're going to use it for years to come.
And I see you've got the flowers that you made there.
Right, I've got to run out to the warehouse and ship your water bottle. But yes, I think these look great with my shirt, so I'm going to keep these for a little while in my office.
Well, Anna Griffin, as always, it's a pleasure and a privilege to be with you. Please stay safe. Sending all of our love, and we'll see you real soon.
Thanks, Adam.
Bye, Anna.
Bye-bye.
Stay in the ordering process for yours. I hope it brings you much joy and happiness. I know it will. Well, today is Giving Tuesday, and now is the last day of our campaign to raise funds for Meals on Wheels and No Kid Hungry. America's kids need us. With schools and workplaces closing nationwide, children are losing the school meals they depend on, and low-income families are struggling with lost wages. Seniors are at greatest risk amid COVID-19, and local Meals on Wheels programs are on the front lines every day, focused on doing all they can to keep older Americans safe and nourished. To date, we have donated over 116,000 meals through our campaign to Meals on Wheels, and we want that number to keep growing. We're helping children and seniors impacted by COVID-19 get access to food by matching donations up to $2 million in total company contribution. Help us get to the $2 million mark. If you'd like to donate, you can find more information on hsn.com or use the item number on your screen. Thank you for your continued generosity. Together we give, and together we can make a huge difference. Well, on the way next, our final hour of our crafting event, a Save For Spectacular. I'll see you after this.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart. We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284